so out for my morning ride. See me record myself in my glasses. But riding around the lake kind of gets my energy flowing. And what word came today with the sun was grace. And people ask what. No, people don't ask what grace is. When I speak with people and everything, I say, just stay in your grace. And they just look at me. And I say, you know what grace is? And they say, grace is God. Okay, that's true. Can you explain grace and how it works, though? I mean, like, in the English language, or just explain it humanly? In a language everyone can understand. They're like, oh, well, now that I think about it, can't say I can. And I wrote this in a comment once, and the person had said, I'd never heard it explained like that before. Well, grace is da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, yeah, that is grace as well. But grace is unearned peace. It's unearned peace. Okay, it's peace within yourself, with your own soul, your own spirit, your own, just yourself. It's peace in self. Picture yourself a little fuzzy animal. Could be a puppy, could be whatever you want it to be. I say, I don't know, whatever. Called the frame method, if anybody's ever heard of that. Think of your body like your house, 4 sides, 4 walls. You put your little snuggly pet, the mind of a puppy, right in the center of it, and like I said, its attention is going to be, it's going to take off running. You need to grab a hold of that puppy and pull it back in and set it back down again. Have patience with it. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, that's, I don't want to say you're falling out of grace, but you're, falling out of your own boundaries of grace, should I say. Doesn't mean you're falling from grace. It means you're, I think of water. Okay, so you think of, my dad was a Navy man, so you think of a dinghy, blow that up, stick it on the freaking water, man. I don't care. Air mattress, put it on the water, same freaking thing. Anyway, stay on your freaking dinghy. See water? Anyway, well, there are a bunch of cabins in the way. Never mind. But yeah, that's how I see that. And sometimes, you kind of lean too far in the dinghy, which is like, oh man, I'm falling out of my grace a little bit. I got to pull myself back into my grace. The challenge here, it is psychological. Okay, this ascension process is psychological, and it is staying in your grace. It has a lot to do with God, and grace is God, okay? But it's not God that's going to sit there and force you back into your grace, okay? God don't force you to do anything. It's up to you whether you remain in your grace or not, or you pull into your grace. There is no, it's just straight up. Grace. And grace is what you remain in as best as you can. And yes, one of my friends says she's bored. She went through a lot of shit and she's bored. And you don't feel like getting out and doing anything, and her energy is blah, and I do pay attention to astrology too, and right now we're going through time of eclipse, partial eclipse, we're going into a full eclipse. Come on. I mean, we just got done with the full moon. It's a tides. It has a lot to do with it. And a lot of us are tired. I know I am. I mean, it's just, holy shit, this last month and the way, everything's been with astrology, and yeah, It's makes you tired. It takes it out of you. So, be gentle with yourself and understand these things. Be open-minded enough to understand it. Therefore, you can remain in your grace. Even better once you're aware of it. And then you walk in the way of grace as best you can. I'm not saying let people walk on you like a rug. You got to speak truth, put somebody in their place. You freaking do it. And let it go. You said your truth. You know your truth. You know your grace. You know you're in your grace. Walk away. Speak what you had to speak and walk away. Period. That's staying in your grace. And walk the way of grace. In truth. In righteousness. And always for the highest good. Yep. That's grace. Anywho, happy Thursday. Yep, I like my rides. It helps me clear my mind in the morning. This thing has come to mind. Anything that'll help anybody. Whether it helps one person, two, maybe none. Well, it helps me to freaking speak. Maybe it'll help one person out there. And if it does, that's great. I hope so. It makes me feel good knowing I help my friends. My friend, she's bored. And she's like, I just want to hang with some friends if anybody wants to visit. And Lori, I think you know who you are. I've had so much going on. I know you've been through so much. Girl, you just hold strong. And stay in your grace as best you can. You're a warrior. You have got through some shit. We all have. But you know what? When I talk to you, girl, you got beautiful grandkids, family. You got everything to be grateful for. You even stated that. You know that. Getting through the boredom and healing. It's just, we can all resonate with that. We may not have had cancer, may not have done this or been through the same situations, but we had the same emotions, the same healing process as far as energy and what it takes to just keep yourself down while your body heals. It is not easy. It's easier said than done. I'll be coming down to Mount Pleasant soon and around there, I don't know, wherever you're at, and I'm going to stop and I'm going to visit with you. So, anyway, I just had to put that out there for Lori because she's a warrior. And I love my friends. Even if I haven't seen them in years since high school, I love my friends and they matter to me. So, anyway, stay in your grace, be thankful, always know you are protected. Pull yourself into your grace and know that you are okay. We are okay. It's okay to be just okay. So, anyways, you all have a graceful Thursday. Be safe. This eclipse, everybody's a lot more sensitive than usual. So do your best. Always remain in your grace. Be kind. Say what you have to say. Walk away. Kind of rhymed. Anyway, you all have a good Thursday and be blessed.